Okay. There's been a lot of discussion on YouTube recently between multiple different people with multiple different videos, all trying to figure out one problem. Minecraft SMP Economies. Frankly, they're a mess. Trust me, I would know. We have our own SMP called Echocraft. It's, cool and whatever. But last season, we had a big problem with inflation, which is the big problem that pretty much every SMP economy has, because every single anything that you can get in Minecraft is, for the most part, renewable. And for the most part, they're easily renewable. Most economies use diamonds, which if you have any single person on the server make a tunnel bore, your economy has instantly crashed. Congratulations. People have been proposing nether star based securities to fix the economy. Like, what is this? Lifesteal? I don't even know anymore. The point is, this kind of stuff doesn't help anything for two reasons. One, you can still grind for nether stars, and I get that you would have to have a government-based system, but then you'd have to construct a government and actually pass out the securities. No one's going to be doing that at the beginning of the season. Everyone's just going to trade in something else because it's too inconvenient to worry about the nether star-backed system. But, trust me, I'm going somewhere with this. I think that Echocraft, our server, has actually figured out this problem organically. And the problem is that diamonds are just too easy to get. So we have two currencies. Essentially, it's a dimes to dollars system where one diamond is equivalent to one dime. And then we have another piece of the puzzle, Echo Shards, which is really convenient because we're Echocraft, but that's just a coincidence. Echo Shards are not farmable. You have to get them in ancient cities. Effectively, Echo Shards are pretty limited in their scope. They're not easily injectable into the economy. While diamonds still are, Echo Shards are worth 10 times that of diamonds, so they're actually the currency that's worth anything. Both of these currencies are all renewable by individuals. You can go out and mine more diamonds. You can go out and farm more Echo Shards from ancient cities. And there's no central authority regulating how much of it is in the market, which is a problem. Which is a problem on macro scale economies, especially when you've only got 20 some people actually existing in the economy. So I built a solution, and it's not a new type of currency. It's not some weird convoluted government system. It's a bank. I know I was complaining about how a bunch of other systems are not early game enough for them to actually be useful, but hear me out here. You only need this system, essentially on a macro scale, to remove money from the economy. So at an early game setup, whenever diamonds are a little scarcer, Echo Shards are harder to get your hands on, this isn't necessary. It's only in the later stages of a server where you actually need to start removing currency from the economy, depending on how much you have in already. And this is the perfect way to do it. You build this, you dump a bunch of diamonds and Echo Shards into the vaults here, and they stay here forever, essentially forever. So let me show you what this is capable of, because this is essentially a redstone ATM. I built this entire system by myself, and yes, it could be optimized, yes, it could be much smaller, but it's okay because I built it myself. Essentially, there's two main components of this system that make it function like an ATM. The first part is you can exchange diamonds for Echo Shards and vice versa. So if I input 4 Echo Shards right here, it'll get sent off, go straight down into here, and it will start offloading all the Echo Shards, and it will count, essentially, 10-ish diamonds for every Echo Shard. However, when you're converting Echo Shards to diamonds, it takes a small fee because I'm removing the more valuable currency from the economy, the currency that's better for the actual functioning of the economy. But if I take this, and I'm just going to do the reverse so you can see the circuit. If I take this and put 20 diamonds into the economy, this will have this hopper clock running. So it'll give you an exact transfer rate if you're transferring diamonds to Echo Shards, but not an exact transfer rate if you're doing Echo Shards to diamond. Now, you may be wondering, well, okay, if all of that is just possible with this central part is really just the exchange system there, then why does all of this exist? Well, that's the part that makes it a functioning ATM, because all of these are individual accounts. These are essentially debit cards. So if I want to open an account, I have to give the system my debit card and insert it into the system. It will run along here and open the corresponding account, and this account will begin draining its placeholder items. Now, this is really important because if you put the actual currency in this chest, then the problem would be is that the diamonds haven't really left the economy. They're not in the vault. They would be stored in their individual accounts and they wouldn't be able to be accessed by the exchange, and they wouldn't be locked away essentially within this independent system. But by making these placeholder items, you're making all of that money constantly exchangeable in the larger vault. So the way this works is it'll take all of the placeholder items, and before sending any of the money back up for you so you can view it in your account, it will transfer all of those placeholder items into the real currency. All of that will go all the way over here and filter back into the minecart chest. Once this is done, the minecart will send itself off again and deposit itself back at this little station. And there you go. That's how much I had in my account. 64 diamonds and 5 echo shards. But now that I've done everything that I want to do with my account, it will just do the same thing in reverse. It'll get sent down a different rail here, and it will drain this minecart chest and turn it back into placeholder currency. So since this account is the one that's open, it will drain all the way into here and filter into this chest. And of course, once that minecart is drained of actual currency, it'll pick up the debit card and return it to me. Now you may wonder what the heck this part is. This is another part of the macro economy that I think will actually help a lot, because this incentivizes people to actually dump money out of the economy, to remove money from the economy. There's a natural incentive here to do it instead of just some vague government regulation, because this is an interest system. Now, you don't get a lot of interest, to be clear, but this does give you some. Essentially, this interest clock, as it's currently set, is every 6.4 hours. I might lower that to 4, and every however many hours you set it to, it will trigger this system. So every however many hours, you will get another diamond if you have money in your account. Now, this doesn't incentivize putting more money in your account, but it does incentivize having money in the account in the first place. And also being online. So for us, it's great because it's like, oh, if you want to get stuff, if you want more interest, be online more, be active. This bubble column with ender pearls is just a stasis chamber, but it's not there to trigger you back to this location. It just activates this tripwire. And if you're offline, I can't really demonstrate this because it's a single player world, but if you're offline in a server, those ender pearls won't be there. So that won't fulfill this AND gate here, and it means that you won't be able to trigger the interest. And that's essentially the whole system. You've got the exchange system where you can dump a lot of currency in at the beginning, which we will be doing on our server. So there will be a competition to see who can get as much initial currency into the echo shards and diamond vaults to jumpstart the bank reserves, and that will drain a lot of money from the economy, which will help with inflation. And of course, the account system, which also influences removing money from the economy by putting it into the account system and having people just leave it statically in their accounts in hopes of a small bit of interest. And I'm going to build this in survival and actually test it on an actual SMP instead of just waving my hands around saying, this is how macroeconomics works, and hoping that everyone will actually listen to me. And we actually get like over a year to test this and see if it actually goes well. And if you want to do something like this, you don't need a giant redstone machine to do something like this. You could literally just make this with a couple of chests and maybe some hoppers. You don't have to make some big complicated system for an exchange. You can just, if you trust the people on your server and you don't want to make something big redstone, you could just have it manually done, right? You could just say, here's a box of diamonds, here's a box of echo shards. If you want to exchange the two, take out some echo shards and put in the equivalent amount of diamonds and vice versa. All of this conceptual macroeconomic stuff you can do without the insane redstone. You could do this right from the start of the server. All of this to say, this is what we're doing on Echocraft today. This is the Echocraft episode. So let me show you what that looks like. Placement on. This is gonna lag a little. This is how much space we need underground. Regardless, the first problem that we have is I need a lot of wool that I don't have. And while there is going to be a wool farm eventually, nobody's done it yet. So I need to do it myself. which means I need to do an entirely different project just to start the one that I actually want to do. Yay. So while you're watching me build this tunnel for this wool farm so I can actually build this bank, let me explain to you the actual macroeconomics of what I'm doing here. I know, sounds boring. Don't leave yet. I promise you, it's not as boring as it sounds. I just didn't want to make one of those thumbnails that is just a black screen with 3 things on it saying, this is the best server currency. No, I didn't want to do that. The first thing that was really thrown in the ring here was the idea of nether star backed securities. And the other idea that was thrown in the ring here was wheat. Someone wanted to use wheat as a currency. This was Pinecone LP, and the nether star backed securities was KCJ. However, both of them are completely obliterated by the third guy. I'm Mr. Pib, who uploaded only a few days ago, who's basically talking about Austrian economics. Basically, he ripped these two apart in the same way that I would. So if you really want to get into the nitty gritty of it, I would go watch his video. I'll link all 3 of them in the description. So the nether star backed securities has its own issue, and that is because it is almost impossible for most casual servers and even large servers to start a nether star backed security early on in the game. That would be difficult even for Hermitcraft, even for a creator server like us on Echocraft, where we are gathering literally stacks upon stacks of nether stars for our nether hub. So securities based on something super valuable like this are just logistically a problem. Fractional reserve banking is its own problem, and if you know anything about the economy, you know fractional reserve banking is like a real thing that most countries use. And if you know anything about the 2008 recession, I would just say that's because of fractional reserve banking and leave it at that. The other solution, the proposed solution, is a wheat-based economic system, which sounds pretty novel, right? The problem with wheat is that it is infinitely renewable, essentially. But basically, the problem comes down to, if you're going to try to make wheat a currency, you're going to have to heavily regulate it and essentially have a prison state where you monitor every single individual member of the server. Most casual servers don't have the resources to do that, and even big servers who do have the resources to do that, you're creating a negative socioeconomic state there, because you're essentially either making everyone rat on each other, which is terrible for the social contract, or you're going to have a massive surveillance state that just wastes more effort and money than it actually takes in. So, unfortunately, we come back to diamonds. This was talked about in Mr. Pib's video about Austrian economics. Essentially, the way Austrian economic works is that you want the system to create itself. No theoretical financier or market manager is going to be able to understand the market better than the market understands itself. So you want people to decide what money they start to use, and you want them to create the system themselves. And then on top of that, you don't really want to have a central bank that's managing the currency. You want the currency to be free-flowing, and you want the currency to kind of regulate itself. Now, by no means am I like a huge free market capitalist, but within small server environments where there's only so many people, a socialist or communist system is really hard to do. Less than 30 people like there are on Echocraft, it'd be almost infeasible. Now, communist systems have worked on large Minecraft servers before. I believe I've seen those. Oh, there you go. There's the image. But the problem is that Minecraft government entities, they usually don't go well because on a small scale, they're hard to actually have some amount of control and influence, because I'm sorry, no Minecraft server government is going to have the same amount of sway over its people and over its currency as the US military and the US government. The reason the US dollar is worth anything, it's not because we've got a bunch of gold sitting around in a fort. It's because we have 11 aircraft carriers. You're not going to get that kind of influence on a Minecraft server. It's just not feasibly possible. Instead, you need a strong social contract within your server. Essentially, I'm just saying, get better friends. That's basically it. Every time we've had a season of Echocraft, it's always developed in the Austrian economics way back into diamonds again. We are introducing Echo Shards as an agreed upon currency to supplement diamonds and to try to stave off inflation. None of this is being done by force. This is all democratically voted on. Every diamond and echo shard that someone puts into the bank to try to stave off inflation as a whole is their choice to put in. Sure, they might be influenced by the tantalizing offer of an IOU from me, but in the end, it's their choice. So that's the problem with Minecraft economies, is that you cannot have a economy that's actually controlled by a governmental system at the tens of players mark. It just doesn't work. So yeah, that was my rant. I don't know how much of that is actually going to get kept in, but I hope you enjoyed listening to that and watching me build this tunnel.
Stay away, Will. Go kill
Hey,
him.
hey guys, how's the hole
Stay
going?
away! No!
No!
You were meant to
No.
stay away!
How's the hole
I want
going,
it to be
guys?
done.
Get out.
No!
Not going.
So much.
Don't kill me! I don't want to die!
Kill him.
Oh my god, you popped my totem.
Kill
Wait,
him.
really? He's totem pop? Kill him!
Kill him.
No, wait, no!
Oh my gosh, he actually killed him. Hot
Yeah.
dang.
You owe me 4 totems now.
That's not photo.
That's 4 totems. You know, I had levels, you know.
Three.
Why did my game just crash when I hit escape?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, he
Yes.
used the vampiric
We
powers
have
to
no
crash
time.
the game.
Go, 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 go.
I just hit escape and my entire game
Go.
crashed. No, all of the stuff will.
Don't give him his wings. Don't give him
Don't
his
give me
wings.
I'm giving you-
don't give me pieces of chicken individually one by one.
That's your fault for having chicken, brother.
Stop slowing down.
You're being great. You're doing great, Will. Keep going. Keep going. You're doing so good.
I
just
can't
hit
even
the break
attack
for
him
remix
because
of
all I have
finale.
is chicken, rockets, and arrows in my inventory.
Give it high.
Guys, are you almost done?
Actually, we hold on, hold on, hold on. Finish,
close.
literally finish line.
Close to doing nothing.
What's that
How
for?
many ends
No, 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 no.
Kill him.
No, 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 no.
Kill him and give him his chicken slowly.
I have enough. I have enough.
We're almost there. We're almost there.
I have
we're almost
enough.
there. You're doing.
Ah!
Ah, my tool.
The
be done
inside
there.
Your
voice.
life should be
Inside
gone.
voice.
That's what should happen.
Inside voice.
I'm gonna use your larynx as my inside voice. All right. I'm gonna rip it out of your throat and then use it.
Right here.
I have geared up for battle. I am getting to this hole whether you guys like it or not.
No, 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 no.
Enchanted golden apple!
No.
Get back here!
Heavily bought.
Get back here, bozo.
Fully eager.
Yes, I did, and I'll do it again.
Keep going. Keep going.
I'm getting to this hole. You can't stop me.
No.
You can't stop me.
No.
Yeah! I made it! I made it! You can't stop me! I see it! I see your progress! It's too late! I
We're
see
done.
it all.
This is all just a big
I've
charade,
eaten
so
4
we've been
god
done for a
apps.
while. So the
5
joke's on
god
you for
apps.
wasting all-
This king.
No! Ah!
Oh my god.
No.
Oh yes!
Wow.
I got trim stuff!
Stop e-gapping, you little.
Give me all the armor! Get over here!
Pizza has your stuff. Pizza has your stuff.
Pizza. Give
I'm
me my
using your stuff to kill Will.
No.
Kill me.
No! No! No!
Get
him.
Here.
I think
Ah!
I as well.
Got him.
Okay, pizza, I got you stuff back.
Oh,
How
hi,
long
Will.
did this take
Fancy
you
seeing
guys?
you here.
I've been
We've been
doing
here a
it
long time.
since this morning. Yeah, I
Yeah, all of the space is
Really?
cleared out. This is all the space we need. So the
This better be
hole,
part of the
the
video.
hole is done. The hole is done, guys. This is where the redstone's gonna go, and it's a big hole. I changed things to bank. Bank have things now that didn't have before. Me tired. No speak proper. And now
so true.
now me build. Now me find thing that I need to make work. Grab thing. Grab. Okay, for my
Sorry,
viewers, not only did I add a bunch of baby proofing circuits to this so that hopefully it will be harder for people to break, but also, it troubleshooted and we added sound cues thanks to Hawk. That I added music in the background. So, okay, so first we've got the exchange. This is gonna have 2 different sound cues, one for starting and one for almost finishing. I
There's a
forgot I had
certain
to
way
place
you
the
have to
button on a
hit the
particular
button.
block. Okay.
Thank you for
Uh.
choosing the Echocraft Bank, a subsidiary of the Pizza Engineering Corporation.
Your currency exchange will begin shortly. If you have accidentally initiated an exchange with no currency in the minecart, please go behind the counter on the left and press the reset button.
Oh my god. Oh my
so
goodness.
good.
Your
My
exchange
jaw
is
so
now
official.
complete.
I have to
Please
like,
remember that if you are trading Echo Shards for diamonds, there is a small fee to keep the Echocraft Bank and the economy in working order.
Launch it again.
Thank you for choosing the Echocraft Bank, a subsidiary of the Pizza Engineering Corporation.
I
Your
love the
currency
music,
exchange
pizza,
will
so
begin
good.
shortly.
Oh,
If you
you'll
have
hear it even
accidentally
more for the
initiated an
account system.
exchange with
It's
no
great.
currency in the minecart,
Okay, now
my
okay, there's
gosh.
different ones for the account system, which is also working now. So here we go. And there's more for this one. Do you want to do the honors? Do you want to press the button?
Yeah, I do actually.
Do
Hold
it.
we are processing your account information. Please be patient while we search our database.
Give it a second. It's almost there. There it is.
Your account has been found. Please wait while we collect your currency.
on. Oh my gosh.
And
That's so
then
cool.
it's going to register all of my money.
Your account has been found.
Oh,
Please wait while we
Uh-oh.
collect your currency.
I can
uh.
fix that.
There's a bug in the system.
No, it's just because it's at a. I gotta move it to a slightly different spot. Oh, it's coming up.
Oh
It's
my
coming up. It's
gosh,
coming up.
that's funny. Ooh, ooh.
Here is your full account storage. Reminder, make sure to keep at least 1 diamond in your account to ensure system functionality. Do not return your minecart empty.
Oh. So we've got the money in here.
Amazing.
Got the money, and then we put the money back in.
We are converting your account into placeholder currency. Please wait for your debit card to be returned.
It sounds more epic
Oh,
and
here it
Your
like
is.
card has been
it's-
returned. Thank you for supporting
This
the
one's cool.
Echocraft Bank and for trusting us with your money.
Oh my gosh.
Why does this feel slightly
So fun.
sinister?
That's the point.
that was the
Congratulations,
point.
you have clocked the point.
Pizza gave me the script and it said, "Thank you for trusting all caps us with all caps your money." And I was like, "Oh, okay. I understand the vibe."
That was definitely yeah, that was a reference to something else as well.
I love it. I love
Also,
it.
you'll
Oh
notice
my
that I
God.
made you say that
Bank
the
heist.
Echocraft Bank is a subsidiary of the Pizza Engineering
Subsidiary,
Corporation.
yes, Pizza Engineering Corporation. I
Yes.
love it.
Oh
It's
my
so good. It's so
gosh.
corporate.
Gosh.
Well done.
Yeah,
So
I
fun.
feel
really well done.
slimy and gross.
So, am I
So that's
hired, Pizza?
perfect.
Do I get to be an employee of the Pizza
Yeah,
Engineering
you're. I
Corporation?
guess you're officially an employee.
Is there a payment
Yay.
in Echo Shards?
There's
I
no
don't know.
payment.
Yeah,
Volunteer
I feel like I'm an unpaid intern.
Yeah, that's exactly what you are. Unpaid
Pizza
intern.
Engineering
Congratulations.
Corporation.
I like it.
Yeah, it's even got
So-
I did a lot of altering today from the original design, so it's also fully idiot proof. Like if you put items in there that are incorrect, it won't break it. If you send it through without any items, it won't break.
Challenge accepted.
What happens
Please
if I press
don't.
the button twice?
Challenge accepted. is crazy.
I'll just have to hit a reset button, but please don't because that takes some time.
Where's the reset button?
It doesn't exist yet. But I
Just-
will once I build the once I
yeah.
build the like
The
front
desk.
desks here, yeah,
Yeah.
there will be like a little button behind the front desk, like where the tellers
It
are.
says oopsie.
Yeah, oopsie reset button.
Oopsies, I broke
Oopsie.
it.
I like the floor a lot.
Yeah, being able to see into it.
So cool.
Mm.
I've started placing black carpet on the bottom, but I want to make it go further out so like it just covers the entire
Oh, yeah,
back with
definitely.
like
Oh,
a
I
black
see.
contrast block.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I love designing an
kind of
entire
people-
macroeconomic system for a Minecraft server. Why did I do
Dude,
this?
that was
Whoa, it's back. We're back. Things are being done. Whoa, crazy. I have some ideas for the build here, but the build will be later. That will be next, hopefully. I hopefully next, maybe the one after next. Subscribe and stick around for that if you're interested. But there's one more thing that I need to do so that we can get this rolling. I need to get a bunch of signs, barrels, chests, maybe grab some extra hoppers. we need a little competition, right, to get the bank up and running. We need investors, essentially. We need people to pour a bunch of money into the bank that can just stay there outside of the account system, because we need to make sure if there's bankroll, we've at least got some reserve money in the system. Welcome, future investors of the Echocraft Bank. We have written the book here explaining, essentially, we are going to have a big investment run where everyone can invest into the bank, putting a bunch of money into the vault. We need them to submit extra shards and diamonds and basically bankroll this entire operation. If they get 8 plates or higher, they get a 33% discount coupon for the account, a 66% for top 5. Top 3 will get free ECB account coupons and will be featured as honorary bank managers as like little armor stands and probably in the office area, which will be fun. Second place will also get a free PEC gift box. And first place will also get a PEC gift box with an IOU from me, which is terrifying because there's like a 90% chance that it's Ben, which is horrifying. Flames.
Peter.
Oh, whoa, hello.
Hello.
Peter,
Hello.
the boys are here.
Yeah.
Peter,
What are
the
you up to?
vampire and the tiefling are here.
We're one robot away from being a D&D party.
Yeah, exactly.
Unnamed
We've got a nerd, a robot, a tiefling, and a vampire.
Nerd is your species.
Yeah, nerd is my species. Anyways, guys, you guys are the first to see it before I make the proper announcement.
gosh.
This is the bank grand opening. Ignore the scuffed
The
sign.
bank grand opening. Whoa.
Well, kind of. It's more of the investment cycle.
Dude, this build.
Yeah.
Wait,
is
hold on.
insane.
Wait, actually, no, this is a better idea. Hold on. Bank investors meeting.
Meeting.
Bank investors meeting.
Challenge.
You are being challenged to see who can bankroll the bank the best. All right.
Anyway,
what did you
You
guys
want to
say?
do a stupid thing?
Yeah, we're doing a stupid thing to end off my video.
So, there's a certain someone who doesn't have another portal.
Tree muffins. Oh
We
God.
want to make him another portal.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
Where are we putting it?
because-
Like right here.
Well,
Right in
I
front.
don't think we could actually put it. We're like, for it to mean something, we have to put it on this side of everything because gems is too
Oh.
close. So
But
Well,
it
no. If
also
we
needs
if we
to
build
be
if
a
we build
half-wall.
another portal on the nether side that links up to the big one, it won't be a problem.
See, this is why we got you. It
Yeah.
says,
If we like take the center
oh.
coordinates of the big one and then just place a regular nether portal in the nether preemptively and light it, then it's not a problem.
it's the stupidest thing I've ever been a part of. I
It's
think.
so
And I've
funny
done-
from far away with my shaders. Guys, guess what works? Yeah!
Yeah.
It looks like a thought bubble coming out of the top of no stuff.
Oh. I
People are-
I like that it's like flat from spawn, so like you can barely know. It just looks like kind of like a brick tower, but the further off axis you get. Hey everyone, thanks for watching this very unconventional video to this point. I really hope you've enjoyed. It's a different video than what I usually do, and of course all of it was very heavily talking focused, explaining logic and explaining redstone and what I'm doing and why. And I hope you guys have enjoyed the final result. And of course, if you stick around, consider subscribing if you enjoyed, if you're not already. Because, well, the next Echocraft episode will be a little bit more standard where I do something pretty cool. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for watching this episode. And thank you for hearing out my economy rants. I really enjoyed it, and hopefully you did too. So I'll see you next time. Bye bye.